So what I would say to a person who feels like you have not fulfilled your calling just yet at this time, or you feel like there's something more you should be doing because you're a certain age and you haven't gotten there yet, whether it's the career you feel you should have or the relationship you feel you should have. One, I would say that if you're feeling that tug in your spirit that there's something you should be doing, then there might be. But that might be that you haven't discovered it yet, or it's not God's timing for you to get there yet. So I would encourage you to spend time in prayer. In regards to that calling, I would encourage you to write some things down. What are your passions? Or are there specific things that you're feeling you're being tugged to do? And in addition, I would say to give yourself some time and give yourself some grace to be able to make those discoveries, and also for God to place you in that time and to bring those things to fruition when He's ready. Honestly, if it hasn't happened yet, then there's something that's missing. There's a lesson that you need to learn that hasn't been learned yet, or there's some growth that you have to experience in order to get there. So I firmly believe in divine order, and that God is sovereign and things are going to happen how they need to happen, when they need to happen. So continue to give yourself grace, practice that, and encourage yourself, uplift yourself through the people that you're surrounding yourself around. My name is Arielle Johnson, aka AJ, and I am the founder of Fierce Empowerment and Fierce Staffing. And my purpose is the advancement and success of women and girls. Protecting your circle is really important in regards to being a woman of empowerment or being a person of empowerment, because the energy that you bring to a space really can be dependent on the energy that's brought around you. Or I guess a better way of saying it is the character that you live out and the character that your spirit gives out to others can really be impacted by what you're consistently surrounding yourself around on a daily basis. So I guess an example of that would be in my walk of being single and now in transitioning over into being in a relationship. During that time of my singleness, the type of music that I listened to in terms of how I felt about being alone. So when you decide to listen to that music consistently of, oh, I'm alone, oh, I'm sad, oh, I'm bummed out, I hate being by myself, then that's going to consistently be the spirit that you have and that you give off to others, because you're constantly reinforcing that in your mind by the music that you're listening to. I think the most significant time where I did not realize my value was right before I got pregnant with my son. And that is because I was willing to stretch my morals and my values in order to accommodate others. And we always associate knowing your value and your worth with having confidence, but you can be confident that you're beautiful and still not understand your value. And I think that when I was in that time as a young woman going to college, that I did not realize that I could be destined to be a business owner. I could be destined to lead several women. I could be destined to empower others. And I was kind of walking in a place where I didn't think I had that responsibility for others to want to follow me or others to look up to me. And another way that I think, and more recently, that I haven't understood my value is with my time. And so I have allowed, in the past, especially as an entrepreneur, we think that people should always have access to us. People can reach us through social media, text messages, emails. They can pop up and call you. They can pop up at your workspace, and you're always available to them. But when you understand your worth, you understand that time you have for your own mental health, your own growth, your own peace is valuable time. And someone running late on you 30 minutes or someone deciding to give you a project at the last minute, that's not understanding your value. And I think that is something that I've learned most recently, and I should have learned a lot earlier as a mother, of being more protective of that time and of that space, because you are valuable and your time is valuable. When I was a struggling single parent, still am a struggling single parent, but when I was really struggling, like coming out of college, no money, bridge card, that type of struggle, the thing that brought me the most fulfillment was my volunteering and my service to other people. Because that's such a humbling experience, and what that always shows you is that it could always be worse, and that you're always in a position, regardless of what challenges or what issues you're going through, you're always in a position to help someone else grow or to help someone else get better. IShallBe Fierce, a female icon encouraging real concepts of empowerment, empowering women so that they are equipped to then empower others, and hopefully creating a cycle of growth and love for our community.
If you speak it, It shall be.